Welcome back, friends, to Astro Planetary Dance, the dance of planet. So, I started the series of September prediction last week of this month. However, was not able to make other videos. So now we will be starting from. So I predicted from Aries till Libra. Now we will start for Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So, anyone who has joined? There's again one problem. Whenever I publish that I am going to come live, people do not understand where do I have written specifically that on YouTube, Astro Planetary Dance. So there I'll be coming live. So request people who are watching this or who will watch it later to please subscribe the channel, because in that case whenever I come live you will be able to see all the videos, you'll be able to watch online all the predictions, and meanwhile the best part is that you can ask some questions as well. Okay, so in the interest of time, so that the video should not go so long and people should face problem in watching show. So let me start with Scorpio. The rest of the videos you can see from Aries till Libra, it is already there, so you can see that. So let me start with Scorpio. How the month of September will look like for Scorpions. So for Scorpio, this month is going to bring a lot of courage. If they were thinking to act on some of the tasks, they were trying to do some specific work. However, that particular motivation, that particular courage was not coming in. Or for example, they have stopped working on some particular thing which they were working earlier. Now at this particular time, their courage will be improving like anything, and because of which they will be able to perform the task, and they will be able to start the work which they have stopped, or they will be able to implement their ideas, their thoughts, what they have been just thinking since long. They can move on with a strong courage. At the same time, in case if you are in politics, so a very good time for Scorpio ascendants to gun better. They can gain more in politics. People who are looking for a government job, or want to travel, or want to sign any kind of government deal, or trying to get any kind of support from government agencies, this is a good month for them, and they can definitely get some good support. Do not delay your work now, because this is a time when a lot of combinations are happening, like Jupiter and Venus, two good planets, right? Although they are enemies, but it depends upon different charts. Two good planets are there to support you. Take the advantage. Sun is in your house of profession. Rahu is in ninth house, which will be getting you to think in a different direction, moving away from the traditional thoughts and thinking from a different angle. So a lot of good planets which are talking about and which is supporting you to help. So therefore this particular time is very good in terms of working hard, gaining money, accumulating wealth. At the same time, you need to be very careful, because this will also provoke you. The high courage will also provoke you to live in fantasy, and you may spend the money as well. So just be careful. Do not just spend. Do not just earn and be happy. Save the money, because that will also make you happy. So Gio Bindas said hello. Gio Bindas, how are you? How is your motivational channel going on? Now the second one is you need to invest properly, which means saving money does not mean that you will not spend money in the right direction. At this particular time, anything which you have been working hard, or if you work hard, it will be paying off for you, and it will be paying off at both the front, whether it is professional or it is personal. Your partner health needs to be taken care of, because at this time the health issues may arise. Now, people who are into a bad relationship, their relationship is going very obstinate and things are not getting materialized, the situation remains the same actually. However, The planetary position gives you an opportunity to patch up, and this patch up it can work. Do not be into an argumentative mode while doing the patch up. Do not dig the graves again. Just go into a new direction, saying, okay, leave the past, start up anew. This we all speak, we do not do it. That is the problem, and then people come back that no, again the same question, same situation. So that is because you are going with that mindset. You're not going with a fresh mindset that okay, fine, actually I want to leave all these things. I want to start up anew. You go to interact with an attitude and a nature of digging graves. So Scorpio ascendant, be aware of it. Try. This is a good time to patch up in case the relation has been break up. It can be a good option. People who are not into relationship, they can get a new relationship anywhere, and a very good opportunity in case like if you are traveling abroad, a new relationship, love relationship is very much on the cards, because foreign travel is again on the cards of the Scorpions. I've written a lot of things. People and students who are looking for a foreign admission, they can get one. So again, you need to gun hard. This month you are gonna be completely busy. I will not say busy without work, but yes, you will be back to back. You will be busy. Apart from this, people who are elder than you, your father, your mother, your some people who are staying in joint family. So the elders may not be that happy with you. Do your karma with full focus. Blessings are there. It will work for you. A very good month, I would say. Apart from this, so they will not support you, as I say. Take their blessings. Go and respect them. Do pranam. Take their blessing. It will help you, because right now it has a very good opportunity. Apart from this, stomach-related problem, cough, cold, you need to be careful of. I would suggest you at this particular time, and being into a Martian lung, try and, because even Mars is with Ketu right now. It is exalted, but it is with Ketu right now in your third house. So I would suggest you go back and do some Hanuman Chalisa or pray Hanumanji, or try to put vermilion on Hanumanji with some ghee, right? Like take some ghee, take some vermilion, use this hand of yours, this hands of so this hand, okay, and try and rub on Lord Hanuman like this, okay. Financial gain, yes, very good, no doubt. Success in money, property, vehicle, all these are on the cards, but you just need to be utilizing this particular energy of the planets very well. Might spend money like on kids basically, and when I talk about kids, it can be a health related issue, so any minor issues, take a control immediately, so that it should not go up to extent of spending more money. Overall, the month is good. Your courage is the key this month. So your courage, and the courage, taking up, lagam, you understand the, horse riding, we use that lagam to pull and push. I don't know the English of lagam. So that requires a lagam on your temperament, on your attitude. This will definitely be in your favor. So courage should not go beyond the boundaries that it should get into overconfidence and demolishing things, right? That is what all about Scorpio ascendant. I will try to write the timings, that how much is Scorpio ascendant and what is for Saturn, but I think 9:14, 9:15 is ending of Scorpio ascendant. Now I'll be coming on Sagittarius ascendant. So Sagittarius ascendant, I'll just try to do a little fast, because a lot of people are logging in and logging out continuously. So Sagittarius, Saturn being on your first house is gonna already putting a lot of responsibility, a lot of pressure, ownership to you. At the same time, this will also, be creating a lot of slowness in life. The second aspect of it is, slowness is not only slowness. it is also, what do you say, more maturity, driving carefully, driving smartly, steady driving. It's not that I'm running at a 80 speed, 100 speed, and I'm coming back to a 40 on a highway. I'm just driving from a constant speed of, say, 50 kilometers per hour, 60 kilometers per hour, that kind of situation. But yes, it is owning a lot of responsibility. It is something like, it is not a, how to define that? It is not a fighter jet, right? So fighter jet flies very fast. It is a kind of cargo jet, which will be taking a lot of load, but will be reaching to its destination. But at the same time, it will be creating health-related issues, especially towards blood, fever, cold and cough. You also need to take care of your this portion. It may impact, or some kind of problem may arise at this particular portion. It can be a minor accident as well, or any of the larger bone. I don't know which one is the larger bone in brain, but it can impact that particular part. Your spouse will be supporting, spouse or even your business partnership will be supporting very good in your career, in your profession, and marriage life is going to be good. It is going to be good. However, it is something, it's a time when you will, as I said, a lot of responsibility. It will be a time when you will not be getting chance to zeal up. You will not be able to spend more time at your home or with your spouse, and that is like a good married life, but this is the situation. In case if you are looking for to propose somebody, looking for a love relationship, good time, it will be getting materialized in your favor. However, this relationship is also going to carry some of the responsibility. Just do not think that you will be just be coming into a love relationship and you will not be owning any kind of responsibility. So this will come along with responsibility, basically. In case if you are looking for some of your projects which is not flourishing, which is not working right now, so with the support of your in-laws, you can get that particular support, you can get that particular project done, or you may also start a new project. This is a good time. I would suggest you to donate some chana dal. You can donate some yellow pulses to the mandir to get rid of health issues and a lot of problems, or even you can just go ahead to the mandir and just pray like this, not like this, pray like this. Go to mandir, especially on Thursday. You should not avoid. You should definitely go to mandir. Or any of your like if you are Muslims, you can go to your masjid. If you are Christian, you can go to your church. So it's basically the dharmic place. Okay? Your reputation, your name, fame, personality is gonna be high. Promotion or expansion, as I said, responsibility. So promotion, people see it as a promotion. I got promoted, I got a designation. And that is the reason a lot of people fail to predict, a lot of people do not understand astrology. When we talk about, when we say promotion, or if it is showing a lot of responsibility, the meaning of both the things are same. If you are going to get promotion, which means a lot of responsibilities are going to come on. So if in the initial discussion, when I said responsibility, a lot of people would have thought, oh my God, he's talking about a lot of responsibility coming on my head. Right. So if you get promotion, if you get expansion in terms of your area of profession, if you get increase in your power, that will always come with a lot of responsibilities on you. You cannot just be idle. We speak a lot about ministers and bureaucrats and all that, but they own a lot of responsibility. They have back-to-back occupancy. I have seen these people very closely. Back to back they are occupied, and those days I was not aware of the meaning of roster. So I asked the minister's trainer, what is this roster all about? This is this is the roster for the day. I said, what is this roster? I don't know the vocabulary of the meaning of roster. So they said, okay, this is the complete schedule, how you have to jump, and trust me, I have seen several ministers and I was very close to these guys. Back to back they were occupied because they own a lot of responsibility. I was thinking when they used to sleep. There was a cabin in the minister's office when we used to take a power nap for 15 minutes or 20 minutes in between the duration, and a lot of people standing to meet and a lot of big personalities. So that kind of responsibility these people own. It is not just, okay, fine, I'm a minister or I'm a bureaucrat, I'm a senior corporate at my workplace. owns a lot of responsibility. So because of that, I'm saying at this time, at your workplace, it shows promotion kind of stuff. Your reputation is going to increase. So all this combination shows that yes, something good is going to happen in terms of your profession. And Sun being in the Dhan Trikon in his own Rashi and in the 9th house, again gives some good clue for promotions and benefits. In case if you are a politician, man, try hard. A good time for you. In case if you are Sagittarius ascendant and if you are in politics, with a planetary position, this month is going to be very good. Try and plan some good planning for people, which can benefit people in which can benefit the masses. Do not just think about yourself. Think about the masses. This particular transit is going to help you for sure, and this will be giving you a long-term benefit. Okay. In case if you are going through a court case and the dates are for this particular month, good chance to win. Professional life will improve. Personal life will also improve. However, this needs a good effort from your end, and create a mutual understanding, very clear. Then only this is gonna benefit you. Now at this particular time, you need to use your brain. Right? You need to use your brain, and because see, the creativity, the mind, you have to get into your mind that what to do, how to do. If you do that, this is a very good yoga for getting good wealth, good money, good earning, good saving. Right? So try that. And do not spend unnecessary money. Just like showing off, okay fine, you know what, I earned like 10 lakhs in this month, why don't you go and buy a car, and then you bought a car and start showing off. I bought this car like very cheap, it's like 10 lakh rupees car. So people do like this, trust me. I've seen people and I'm like, what? So just be careful, do not show up, do not advertise yourself, do not even if you are into a business right now, do not make more investment or advertisement, right? Don't try to take loan, not a good period to apply for loan, and be very careful while choosing a partner or a love affair, mainly not partner, basically love affairs, in case if you are going through. As I said, it is going to bring a lot of responsibility to you. Your social network is definitely going to increase, and for students, the network will increase like anything. And this will take away from their core task of doing the things. So in case if you are really interested and want to make a career towards studies, basically like anything, any of the profession which requires more studies. So please be careful, you will get completely diverted. Or in case if you are in music, art, direction, other creative things, then please go on. If studies are not involved. But if the studies are involved, you need to be very careful. So this was all about Sagittarius Ascendant. I finished Sagittarius Ascendant at 18:25, so I would say 18 minutes and 30 seconds. Now I will start for Capricorn. Capricorn, I am starting from 18:35 timestamp. This needs a so for Capricorn, the planetary positions are demanding a very strong, yes, somebody by the name of knowledge, Sagittarius 1830, a very good, thanks a ton. If somebody can do this particular thing, that where I start from, which particular lagna I start from, I will be really grateful. Thanks a ton, somebody by the name of knowledge, right? So please do that. Capricorn, as I said, you need to be very, very, very conscious and careful about your health, and basically you need to lead a disciplined life right now. You cannot just go ahead and do whatever you want at whatever time. If food is supposed to be taken if the lunch is supposed to be taken at 2, then you need to take it 2. Do not do that, otherwise it will create a lot of problem. Thanks, Mr. Knowledge. Okay, 1835 I started Sagittarius form. And if you have to sleep on time, take a bath on time, whatever. So this is basically the daily routine I am talking about. You cannot postpone, you cannot just delay, be casual, because this is going to create a lot of health issues to you this month. So headache, if you will sleep late, you will invite headache. In case if you are suffering from migraine problem, which some of the people must be suffering from, especially Capricorn ascendant, and in case if your sun is in debilitation or have some bad aspect or very close to Rahu, for sure you will have headache. You may catch fever. Mars is at house number 1. You may also need to be careful while driving or doing anything, and fever, cold, cough, headache is on the cards. Your relationship with your partners is going to be good. At the same time, it may have a sudden situation at any time. Suddenly your partner will completely turn off into a different direction, right? So you need to be careful, and that will, see, it will be impacting you emotionally. So in case something is going on, just be a little careful, see how it is going on. Do not just think from here, I mean to say not here, you have to think from here, not from here, and using that emotions to your mind and creating problem for yourself. So month start, and even the month is going to be good in terms of your business, in terms of your job. You will be getting success there. You may buy a new property, vehicle, or you may increase your expenses. So obviously if you buy property, if you buy vehicle, your expenses is going to increase. But the good part is that the expenses, expenses will not be sudden. It will be starting, stepwise. Slowly and gradually your expenses is going to increase. Slowly and gradually your expenses are going to come down. Right? This is the kind of condition you will face this month, and most probably a lot of people would have started facing whatever I am speaking right now. Ego clashes. Now you will be top of your head, and then the kind of ego clashes it will happen, it will be demolishing a lot of good aspects which the planetary positions are giving in terms of good love relationship, good married life, good partnership. But the energy will be disrupting over there, and you will be unnecessarily creating. See, the situation is that at one portion, the situation is already tough. It can happen anytime. Any certain situation can happen, right? Now, if you will start putting up that energy of the second planet onto a very high note, so what will happen? The things which are silent right now, it is just waiting for a good opportunity to start. It will start. Okay? So take a control. Speak properly, do not just get into arguments, because the planetary positions are good. Your spouse will even support you, right? I'm sorry. With this ego clashes, spouse, no. With this ego clashes, which you will be initiating, spouse will not be into a supporting mode. And most probably, if I'm looking at the kind of situation it has gone, he or she, like your spouse, is not into a supporting mode right now, and this will not only hamper your foreign travel in case if you are going for your work. Obviously home will be impacted. You will be also carrying a lot of discussions, lot of problems of your home to your office, eventually disturbing your office as well. So please make a clear line between your work and your office, right? And the initiation and the seed can start from the behavior of yours, the behavior of a different planet, and these two will amalgamate together and will create the situation. So now, because you know that, you can take a control to it. If you do that, trust me, a very harmonious family life, good in terms of profession, foreign travel, lot of gains on the cards. So this kind of situation you can avoid very well, now that you know that. What you can do, a lot of medical and these kind of issues, you can display some silver at your home, or get your wife some silver gift, or ask her to wear some silver chain, or even you can try on this. You can try, take some coconut, in case if you are staying near any of the river, but the river should be of fast flowing river. It should not be a stable talab kind of stuff, right? a fast flowing river, take the coconut like this and push it like this in the water. Let it flow. Okay? These things you can do. Try and do these things. Let's see. Uh, this time you will also be hopping for relationship. Most of you must be started. Not now only. Some time ago. You may look for multiple relationship. You may get into multiple relationship, and it will not be that you wanted that. It will automatically come. So just be careful if you see something coming very close, and you're married, you don't want to cheat your people. So see how you can do that. With your professional front, you will be doing good, and but all depends upon what I said earlier. Good relationship with your seniors, with your superiors, with your father, with your elders, and but yes, as I said, all this depends upon how you behave. From the first point I started. Women in general, do not disrespect. Try and respect women in general, especially at your workplace, because there the yogas are good, but a woman may create problem, a woman may cheat at your workplace. Just be careful, otherwise if you do properly, if you behave properly, if you respect properly, if you respect women in general, things will move in your favor and things will go fine. In terms of financial gain, a very good time, but be careful of your transactions. Be very careful of your transaction. Do not sign any document without looking at it. Whatever your transaction you are doing, just be a little careful. Do not just by closing your eyes sign any document. So this is very important for Capricorn ascendant. Financial dispute with your close relative may happen, and so in case if it is going on, just stop it for now for the month of September. If it is not going on, do not initiate. Just be try and speak to resolve the issue. Do not get into a proper dispute. For students, this is a good month. They'll be able to get results of their courses, and from the perspective of happy moments. So at this time, people may plan. Just a moment. No, it will not be planning in terms of vacations and all very high. Very few people will be going on. But yes, there can be some ceremony, some benefit, some puja, havan, part at your home. So September month, I think 2 or 3 festivals also coming in. So I would suggest try and do some havan at your home, right? Do some ceremony at your home. In case if you are planned, then very good. In case if you are not, so Capricorn ascendant, please plan one. Do some good havan. You can go for Satyanarayana Bhagavan Katha. You can go for some Ganesh. I think Ganesh Chaturdashi is coming in. Ganesh Puja is coming in. 13-14 days, some again, some pujas, whatever. I will get into these things more. But yes, try and do some havan, some puja, some good ceremony at your home, when a lot of hymns of shakil and other good materials, good and a lot of combination are there to do any kind of havan. Those things should bring that positive energy at your home. That's all for Capricorn ascendant. I finished Capricorn ascendant at 28.49. Take it 50 timestamp. So Mr. Knowledge, in case if you are there, please mention that, or anyone who is watching this video, please mention 28.50, I guess. I completed for Capricorn. Please check, I am not sure. I just said that particular time at that particular time. Now for Aquarians, 28.50, Ramanpreet Kaur. Thanks Ramanpreet. You know what, because right now I am live. When I will go offline, people will be having a lot of trouble to find their ascendant, their Rashi, so that is the reason I am saying. Now I am coming on Aquarians. So for you, stop being that choosy this month. Right? Do not be very choosy. Choosing the things right is good. But if you start rejecting, because when you become very choosy, you actually do a lot of rejections. That is not right, and especially in terms of partnership. In case if you are looking for a marriage, if you are looking for any kind of partnership, and you start saying, "Oh no, this girl is beautiful, but you know what? Her hair is not right. Her lips is not that great. Her eyes is little different." You will not be getting everything in that. And trust me, what you will do, you will start rejecting. In case if you get a job offer, go to a job offer, and you just suddenly say, "Well, that's fine, but you know what? This is of not my class." And this is a very bad attitude actually. You don't want to do a job, there can be, or if you don't want to select a girl, there can be other reasons. It cannot just be because of the look. I just don't like her face. Don't do that. Otherwise, you will regret in the future. Okay? So some of you might be going through, a marriage relationship or discussion of marriage. Do not reject a girl based on nonsense things what we have been talking since ancient time, right? If she is not able to walk in a very stylish manner, she is a little bulky. No, that should not be the reason. Sirat and Surat, and this is not my statement basically. My wife says this particular thing every time. I think that is the reason she might have chosen me. Surat to kuch hai nahi. Anyway, so Surat and Sirat. तो सूरत कम देखिए, see less Surat, see the Sirat, the quality, right? She always used to say this particular thing, and she still say the same thing. That look, I don't know what this Surat and all these things are. The person should have a good quality. A person should be good. So I don't know. She might have thought that I am good, which I am not. But Surat and Sirat, Vinita Shetty. Yes, Vinita, Surat and Sirat, very important, right? So there are a lot of two words combination. I frequently tell people, and especially this I say when people come for me to know their future. My dear, why you want to know your future? Why can't you come and understand what to do? Astrology is not future prediction, trust me. This is a myth, and I say it every time. Even anyone takes a consultation from me, I say the first thing, right? Because you know what, this can demolish my market. This can lower my market in terms of if I want to take more consultancy. Although by the grace of God, the entire month is always booked, but still, I tell people that look, do not come for future prediction. Come to understand what energy you carry, what planets are saying. This is the science what sages have given. That if the planet is at this particular position, with this particular Rashi, with this particular nakshatra, with this particular transit, right? These kind of situation, a person will be carrying on their body. From where? From their particular past karma. And that past karma coming to this particular birth. Now what he need to do, he need to understand. If Sachin Tendulkar would have tried studying very hard and wanted to become an IAS officer, he might not have ended becoming a peon. Today, most of you, a lot of you, right, who are watching this channel or who will watch this channel, far more educated than Sachin Tendulkar. From, क्या कहते हैं उसको? That's Paravidya and Aparavidya. From this particular perspective, he is very poor. But see this guy. He has made a right, thing in his world just because he gunned in the right direction. So 99% of the people do not know the direction. There are very few, less than 1% people who know their direction, and they are the one who actually success. Vanita is saying, very well said, astrology is not a boy. How to see this? A little not that great tech savvy. Yes, it's not about future. Vanita is saying it's not about future, it's about a journey in which we can take some precaution and start showing some good karma, right? And not only good karma. So what I'm saying, Sachin Tendulkar would have been no one. Amitabh Bachchan would have been started, kept on working in his, what do you say, some Calcutta company. He would be an employee like me, minor, small employee, right? Same goes for a lot of people. Sadhguru, recently Sadhguru commented that astrology is what, the way he said was wrong. I commented on him as well. I respect Sadhguru a lot. I, even hear some of his lectures. Sometimes I, when I'm just in mood, a casual mood, I go back and hear. Good, he speaks nice. But when he talked about astrology, and even one of my uncle, my own uncle, they both are right. And trust me, my uncle is indigenous person. You cannot beat him on any other topic of the world. His name is Anshu Sinha. You cannot beat him on any. He's a damn genius. But he also talked about the same thing. Why? Because people are looking at astrology from the same perspective. It is not talking about our future. It is our mistake who comes to know what is my future. Okay, what will happen? No. That can be an impression. Today only I published one article of a feedback of a client who got the job. He came to him in March. I said, no, till May 20 something, some date, you will not be getting any job. Right? But yes, from May this time till 22nd of 7, you will be getting a job. So what was that? It was understanding the energy, what time that energy is coming to you. And I said that do not stop on my words and stop looking for a job. Keep on looking for a job. Do your karma right. When this particular position will come, this time stamp will be helping you. It helped, he got a job. But interestingly, before 22nd, the discussion happened, everything happened. But his job, he is going to join from 10th of September. Right? This is what it is. I'm sorry, I just, a lot of Aquarians will be saying he is not predicting. So it may be that I will be getting less customers, but that's okay. People will be getting the right direction. So the money which I am taking, the consultancy fee which I take, I will be happy at least. I am not forcing a person, you will become this. No, you will not. Right? You have to understand your energy, take the benefit of that energy. Whatever energy is coming to you. If it is coming from being a hardcore sportsman, why unnecessarily you are doing something else? And even if you are doing it, start doing sports activities as well. Dance, music, direction, whatever, singing. Along with your core task, start doing those activities. You will be damn good and you will be doing fantastic. For example, I do astrology now. I do a job, I work somewhere, and I do this thing as well. Okay. So again, for you as well, cold, cough, fever and blood-related issues are there. You may encounter into any kind of injuries. I'm talking about Aquarius ascendant. Good in terms of, in case if you want to buy some property, it is good. Even real estate investment, you can convert your love into a marriage. So go back and speak to your parents that I want to marry this girl. Just do not avoid them and try in a smarter way that they themselves say, okay, yes, why not? Right? Do not argue. Just go back and speak to them with a cold and calm voice. That look, I like this girl, so you need your support. Instead of saying, I will marry this girl, do whatever you want to do. Don't do that. Okay? So in that case, you can convert that particular love into marriage. About a lot of sports activities are seen, and people like cricketers or a sports person with Aquarius ascendant have a very good chances, very good opportunity to gun better in sports. Okay? At the same time, you will see injuries happening in sports. So people who are playing sports, they may encounter injuries. For people who are Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius moon even. Romantic relationship, very good. You may plan a vacation. People may go together and plan some hill station, a romantic place. People may go into. Married life, you need to make it happy. Very simple. Because for 2 or 3 ascendant this time I have seen that in case if their married life is happy, then only their spouse can travel or both of them can travel abroad. Or if they are looking for journey abroad, they can or settling abroad, it can happen, otherwise it will not happen. Trust me, start fighting, and even if you are about to get the visa, trust me, you will not get it. Okay? Try and visit temple daily. Try offering water to sun, and temple, when I talk about visit Shani temple, offer some oil to him, or you can also lit some diya there at Shani temple. Very good chances of buying house, traveling foreign country. Hard work will definitely bring a lot of benefit. More and more you work hard, more and more you will be benefited. Although Aquarius ascendant normally do not work that hard, they get more than what they have actually gone for. But this is the time when they can double it up, right? You may get some deal in foreign countries, or you may get some support from government bodies, or government bodies coming to you, signing up a deal, or majorly into any kind of foreign country. You may, if you are looking for doing some tie-ups, a very good time. Mental stress will be popping up, and that will be mainly because of health issues. So cold, cough, these things are very common. Fever, viral fever, these things are very common. Hydrate yourself as much as you can, so that you may not be into a problem. Hydrate more and more. Do not expose yourself to those things which attracts cold and cough. And also for Aquarius ascendant, you might have some kind of sneezing or allergy problems with you, so just take a control to it, or even as Aquarius moon especially. There will be some people like you don't know, and suddenly through some of the contacts, some of the friendship, you'll be coming in contact of somebody, and that person will be bringing some financial benefit. They will be bringing benefits to you. Kids may, in case if you're looking for admission for your children to some foreign country for some admission, you can go ahead. This is a very good time, and just ask them to be very careful while traveling. Minor injuries, not a major one. Minor injuries can happen, and for some people who have problematic kundli, they may get into a major accident kind of stuff. So anything which is like very small discussion, this may turn obstinate. It might convert into a big problem. Things will go very bad, and then you people will be start shouting, and the relationship will be going bad. So any small issue, do not speak more and more on it, that it becomes a big problem. Right? I will take a pause for a minute, 30-40 seconds. Meanwhile, you can join. I think I'm done. Yes, I'm done with Aquarius ascendant. Somebody please put the timestamp that I have completed my Aquarius ascendant at 42:58. 43, put it 43. Just give me one minute, coming. Meanwhile, you can ask any of your question. In case if you have some questions in your mind, you can ask for your ascendant which I have predicted. Yes, so I'm back. Sorry, but not even 1 minute, 55 seconds I returned back in. Okay. So now for the Pisces, the last one. Pisces, just be aware of any kind of fungal infections, stomach related problems, and tell me something. I don't know if any Pisces are there or not. In case if you are you going through any kind of love relationship, or trying to get into any love relationship? If yes, good opportunity. You can try one. Okay. I think very few people are logged in, just waiting for some more in case if somebody can come. So I'm again repeating, in case if I say that I'm coming live, so I will always mostly come live on YouTube, and for that you just need to come on YouTube channel, right? In case if you have subscribed, then it will be easy, and my suggestion would be to please like, subscribe and share my channel so that you can go ahead and take the advantage of it. Let me just, actually I made the half one. Just making it for Pisces. Actually, let's do it. Pisces, you might be thinking to gain a lot of knowledge. At this time, you'll be hopping for knowledge. You want to know everything. You might have starting reading some sculptures. You might have started reading Gita or any kind of spiritual books, right? And how is your father's health? This time, your father's health can create some issues. Just take care of your father's health in case if he's not keeping well. Please offer some good. Right? Offer some good to monkeys for now. Or you can also donate some yellow dal at mandir, or some kind of that will do. At this time, you may get cheated. So for any of your team, you need to be a little careful. Do not just go ahead, sign any document, talk anything. Person is saying, okay, I will be getting you into good shoes by tomorrow, you just pay me at 10 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees, 50 lakh, whatever. Don't do that, because you will definitely be landing into a trouble. Okay. So cheating on very high on cards. Stop arguing with your spouse. Again, as I said, for 2-3 ascendant, this is the core situation. Do not argue with your spouse or any kind of business partnership, because this will spoil of getting more the benefits which is about to come. It will spoil the benefits of your gains, especially towards any kind of professional or foreign travel again, right? So no unwanted arguments. Domestic harmony, for that, please talk to each other. Do not just leave everything on the pre-assumptions or whatever you have thought in your mind. Okay, I will do this because of this. No. Please talk and get it sorted out. Apart from this, for your benefits, gains, it will be there. But somehow, after getting that particular benefit, you may not feel that great, or you may get away from benefit. For example, you wanted to buy a car, or suddenly you thought to take up a flat or buy a flat, took it, and then you get a lucrative offer because the gains are there. So you will be getting a lucrative offer, and you move on. You took a flat or a koti, a first class house at somewhere, and then suddenly you get a very good job. You changed your mind, you shifted your location, right? And because of which you finally is not able to stay in that particular home or that particular vehicle, whatever. That kind of situation is just talking about. In case if you are going through a court case, so good time. At this time you will be getting someone like you don't know that particular person very well, and some administrative person basically, directly or indirectly, you will feel that this person has supported you, you will win the case. That person will be realizing the true sense of this particular case, and he will be taking that ownership to take a strong call in your favor, right? Now, as I said, in marriage life, you need to speak properly, talk to each other, which will definitely sort out the problem, right? Suppose like your spouse, in fact, not suppose, your spouse may not be favoring at this particular time, and this non-favorance will bring problems to your life. So I would suggest try some Lakshmi Puja on Friday. Pray Goddess Lakshmi, and for if you are a woman, if you are a man, in case if you are a woman, try and donate, or start wearing yellow cloths on Thursday, or you can also do one thing. You can start visiting temple, be more dharmic. That will support. Okay. Morning. Moving on. Just a moment. I got a message from Canada. One of my friend was looking for a job. I just pinged her. Morning. Moving on. Project on. Oh wow, wonderful. I would not name this lady. अब confusion का state है between मैं पूरा just let me just read it. Sorry. So Gaurav, I am talking about Pisces only. Okay. Meanwhile, there was one of my client from Canada. So I just pinged in the morning because in my view she would have got the things. So just got a message from her morning. I think that it is morning now. Moving on, project on. Now the confusion is that whether I should work or I should start some business from my home itself. Nice one. At some point of time last month, I was also very tense that she should get something. So try and perform some rituals. Go to mandir, what I say. For Pisces ascendant, I am talking about. This will, clear a lot of problems. You may also start getting stomach related issues, so just be careful. Financially, professionally, the month is talking about a gain, and it will be bringing a lot of happiness to you. Do not worry for that. And you know what, even if you're not getting that courage right now, you may feel a little low right now, but leave it. Don't do that. Have a strong trust on yourself, and you will see that the results are better than even if you have, you would have not thought of it. So I would suggest that in case if you are feeling low, do not. It will be giving a very good chance at this time. Now, in case if you are a politician, not a good time for you, because I would not say bad time. Sorry, that's the wrong word. In fact, I used. It's like you will face a hard competition from the opposition. They will be preparing such a good material that it will be very tough for you to completely discard that what they are saying is right. So here your struggle is going to be very high, right? And my suggestion is not to get into dispute. Done something wrong? I know as a politician you will not accept it, but if you've done something wrong and you cannot answer it, at least come into that mode when the party on the other side says, okay, fine, I think you understood, right? And at the same time you did not say anything. Come into that mode. Take care of your health, and financially everything is looking fine. If you do not take responsibility, right? Because at this time again you are going to get a lot of responsibility. In case if you do not do it, you will be mashed. You will be mashed. Because if you, a lot of astrologers, you must see some other videos as well. They will be saying that okay, this is a time when you will be mashed and all these things. No, it is not like that. The thing is that the responsibility will be coming, and you may be careless. You may be careless. Okay, it has come. Let me just see what to do. This will be definitely messing you. So act very patiently. Take care of the product. Take the responsibility and gun towards it. It will be giving you a good result. And more you can be very clear on your thoughts. Straight speaking. I'm not saying straight speaking means becoming rude. It should be very honest, very clear what is coming from inside, not sentimentally getting traumatized. Coming from inside, doing right, being honest is going to bring very good results. Right? From career perspective, it is going to be very good, trust me. If you can take the advantage of it, please take it. You may buy a new property, or you may buy some not vehicle, but property looks to be good. Financial disputes, yes, financial disputes may come up, right? So for that, you need to, again, as I said, be very careful in any of your transactions. That will be helping you to sort out this problem, and increase your focus on whatever you are doing. If you are doing a job or if you are doing a business, you need to increase your focus very well. You have to create a good relationship with your cousins, even if your cousins, larger family, cousins, uncles, brothers, family members, everybody you have to need to create a good relationship, because if you do that, that will be supporting you a lot, because they are in mode to support you. The planetary position says that they will support you. Parents' health, as I said earlier or not, but if I not said, parents' health need to be taken care of. And from kids' perspective, your kids may behave very weird sometimes. Okay, so do not worry. Nothing. It's a kind of illusion they will be creating. Don't get worried. Okay. From their perspective, it's going to be good. You will be satisfied with their work, their scores, their performance, or whatever career they have taken. But yes, there will be a lot of illusion in between. Just move it off. Okay. So I think I have covered all. Career I have covered, financial I have covered, domestic I have covered. Honest you have to be aware from. New relationship, health issues, infections, whatever I talked about. Please listen carefully. I have talked a lot in between, so you might be digressing from the topic, but this is important for you people to understand. So that's all, friend. That's all for the entire month of September. Do mention your comments, your feedback whenever something comes on your way. Okay. And the best remedy is, debarring all the remedies, the best remedy is to see the pain and realize that particular pain. Instead of running here and there in a fickle mind, you realize that particular pain, that you might have done something wrong for which you are getting punished. Accept it and move on. Okay? So that's all, friend. Thank you very much for watching my channel, Astro Planetary Dance, the dance of planets. Please share this video with your friends and family member and some of my good viewers who have started putting the timestamp. Thanks a ton to all of you. Please mention all the timestamp. Share and ask your friends to subscribe the channel so that my channel can try and help. I don't know I am able to help or not, but it can try and help more and more people of the population, and they can actually try and evolve themselves towards a good and happy future. The core of life is to be happy. That's all, friend. Thank you for watching my channel. Happily. Thank you.